Welcome back, friends. It's Dawn with For Grace Creations, and we are here for a new challenge or prompt, whatever we want to call it, for hashtag Just the Bits. I'm so excited. But first, I want to give a huge shout out to my Ko-fi turquoise tier members. This is where I'll leave the link in the description box for this video to my Ko-fi shop. It is where you can go and you can click the little button donate and you can buy me a coffee. It's not for me to buy coffee. It is to help fund my YouTube channel to keep it up and running so I don't have to go get a full-time job and only be here with you guys maybe like once a week. Anyway, so these ladies so kindly are supporting me once a month. And they are getting some benefits in return. So a shout out to Kathy Ramsdale, Laura Jones, and Julia Dare. I think I'm pronouncing that right, D-E-R-R. Anyway, ladies, you have no idea what a blessing it is to know that you are willing to help me. I really appreciate it. To those of you that cannot afford even a $5 membership, I still appreciate you. Every thumbs up that you click on my videos, every comment you make on my videos, believe it or not, that also helps me because YouTube has a dumb algorithm. If you don't get any thumbs ups and you don't get any comments, then you know what? YouTube is going to assume that everybody that does what I do, no one wants to see it. And so not only will they not share my videos, but they will not continue to share other people's videos who do junk journaling things, mixed media things. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's just help support each other. So our new prompt for Just the Bits. Let's get right to it. Red or green. So this is going to run from October 13th to the 19th. And remember, this is a collaboration between me and Patty over the Bumbling Crafter. However, it's an open collaboration, so you're invited to join. Don't forget that. And when you create something, head over to my community tab and post a picture showing us what you made. And just make sure you use the hashtag JustTheBits if you participate. So red or green, let's do this. Da-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. What are we going to do? Well, okay. When we had decided red or green a couple months ago for this week, I'm like, I don't use a lot of red and green. And then it dawned on me yesterday. Hello, Christmas. I do Christmas bazaars where I take all kinds of things that my junk journals, journal kits, journaling supplies, as well as handmade earrings. I do an event that's indoor and it's huge during Christmas. It's like a bazaar. Well, I need to make some Christmas journals. So I thought I could come along with all my paper scraps here that have red and green, and I could show you one of the ways that I create a journal cover, and we'll just do it out of scraps. So I've got a pile of scraps here, and this here, yeah, it's an Amazon packaging. See? I just cut it down and look. But isn't that phenomenal sounding? And it's got the little weird bumpies in there, so it feels wonderful. So where's the other half of this, you ask? Well, it's the identical size, and I just set it over on my desk over behind me because I'm going to use that to do a fabric journal identically how we're going to do this one, just in fabric scraps instead. So if you don't have paper scraps, you can do this very same thing with fabric. Now, if we have time, I do want to show you how to do a fabric one, but not the same way we're doing this. It's a completely different way. Again, with scraps and very easy. So let's just start with this. And you're probably asking, what size is it? Well, let me measure. Laying out like this, it is 14 inches this way, and then this way it's 9 inches. So that's the size of this. And here's all we're going to do. We are going to simply grab some glue. Now, I got out my Yes Paste because I keep forgetting I even have it. It's been months. I don't even know if I can open it. Oh, no. maybe we're not using Yes Paste today. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh. I got the lid off. Yay. Oh, geez. I don't know if this stuff ever goes bad. I'm using this credit card or gift card, whatever. And I'm just scooping out some of this thick stuff. And here's what I thought we'd do. The very first thing that I always start with is corners. So maybe we'll go through these scraps. And you know what? Let's get, well, that says sleigh rides. We might be able to use the whole thing. Here we go. Here we go. I've got this. Where's my, aha. Here we go. Let's just go like that. And maybe we'll go like this. Oh, hello. Hold it down, Dawn. Okay. So let's use this. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab our glue book. And we're going to get glue all over here. And this is Yes Paste, and it is just kind of like your stick glue, I suppose. So you just get glue all over. Oh, this is going to be messy. I can tell that right now with this Yes Paste. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down right on the corner so some of it hangs off. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that's stuck down there. I'm going to turn it over, press down real good, and then I'm going to kind of come in and slightly, I guess you call it miter the corner. And, oh, that has glue all over it. And what I'm going to do is I'm then going to fold this down like that. And we're going to fold this one down like that. Now, I'm going to put this Yes Paste away. I think it's going to be too messy for this project. Right now, I am not in the mood for that messy. And I think what we'll just do is I'll come over. I'm going to grab a brand new glue stick. It is this one off of Amazon. And we'll use that instead. So we've got that corner right there. Why don't we do this lower corner in the same stuff? Make sure we get glue all over this so that it stays down. I know I have glue all over here, but we can use that glue. And then, again, we'll let it kind of hang off. Turn it over. And then kind of miter the corners a little bit. And get that sticky piece away. We'll fold this one over. And then we'll fold this one over. There we go. Okay, so now we want to do the other two corners. So maybe, oh, I know. Let's use some of this. And this is real thin scrapbook paper. So was the other one. Just scraps left over from last year's Christmas play, as well as some scraps that were not Christmas. Just red and green scraps is what I'm using. So we're going to put this over here on the corner. And again, we'll come over here and just go like that. And like that. And then, again, fold over this side and press down real good. Fold this side and press down real good. The corners are what takes the longest. All right, and then we'll do this one up over here. And so we'll get some glue on there. How is everybody doing? Do you have any prayer needs? I would love to be your behind-the-scenes prayer warrior if you need one. I'm going to be headed out here in a couple days. I'm going to be headed out for a couple days to go help someone 4 hours away near my son. So I'm going to see my son. So I could use prayers for safe travels. That would be wonderful. Okay. So we've got the 4 corners done. Oh, I can't, there, Dawn. There we go. 4 corners done. So then the rest of it should go a little faster. And what I think I'm going to do is, oh yes, first, where you fold it in half, you're going to want something that is, you know, kind of wide. Whether it's strips, you know, like that. But you want it to come out over here so that when you do fold it, it doesn't start coming up. Well, why don't we go ahead and do that? We'll put that one there. Why not? Oops. So we'll just put that right in the center. Like that. And then, let's see. What else do I have? Oh, we could do this sleigh bell thing right there. But I do think I want my glue page back. It just kind of helps be less messy. So if you don't have any stick glue, you could use any glue you want, but just know that anything that's going to be like a water-based glue is going to cause wrinkles, but really, actually, let's do it up here. But really that, and we want it to hang off the side, I forgot. That doesn't matter because really we're working with this fun, wrinkly Amazon packaging anyway. All right, we'll fold that over and get it pressed down really well. Okay. Now we need something small for each little side. Why don't we do, we already used that. Let's see, I'm trying not to double up here on what we use. How about some of this? And about like that wide. Okay. There we go. And we could do a strip for the other side as well. Why not? All right. We'll get some glue on this. And the reason I'm showing you this, even though, you know, most of you are like, Dawn, we all know how to collage. There is a reason behind that, because with this folding over part, number one, we're protecting the edges. Number two, we're already partially decorating this back side. And once I can get all the edges done, I'll show you what I mean with that. I don't know if we're going to have time to do a cloth one or not, a fabric. So like I said, you can do this, what we're doing here, with fabric. But I've got another fabric one that I like doing with scraps and bits as well. And it's just as fun and just as easy. So let's do, this is an old card. Let's go ahead and, you know, let's just do right here. There we go. Because I think, you know, I think I'm going to trim that. I don't want to ink edges, and I just created a weird white edge that I don't really want seen. And then if we put that kind of right here, I'm thinking we need a little red something there. So let's just do, how about that? Let's just rip it like that. And we'll put this down first. Now, if you don't have Christmas paper, that's okay. If you wanted to make a Christmas journal, just use any scraps that are red or green. They don't have to specifically be Christmas themed. Do you know what I mean? I mean, shoot, these are polka dots. It doesn't have to be Christmas. All right. Now, this is kind of a thicker paper. So I think we'll go ahead and get stick glue all over, but then I'm thinking maybe should I reinforce it with this? This is my art glitter glue, and I just put it in a smaller little container because my art glitter glue, the tip is being naughty and won't let glue out. Come on. Oh, upside down, Dawn. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Like that? Or like this? Yeah, like that. Okay. Give it a good squashing. And then turn it over. And give it a good squish. Make sure the edges all stick. Get that art glitter glue time to hold on. There we go. All right. Now, what else do we have? Let's just grab a handful. Well, we've got some of this. Let's go ahead and get glue all over this. And, oh goodness. I need to turn this over. We've got too much gluage. Maybe we'll put this right here. Just right on that edge. Just like that. There we go. And that's kind of fun. Should we use that? Why not? I mean, those keys are red. They're just a very deep red. So maybe I'll straighten that off over there. And, you know, for How Do You Do Art, this month's challenge was, what do you call it? Contrast. And, you know, red and green are contrasting colors. So technically, we could call this hashtag How Do You Do Art as well. Let's see. What's this? Oh, that's cute. There's a little odd end there, or odd piece. Okay. Should we do it? Maybe I'll put it right there. I'm trying really hard not to put too much thought into this. You know, where should this go? Where should this go? Oh, you know what? Let's make it go down farther, and then we can wrap it to the other side. That'll help us get some edging done. Okay. And, oh, we could do the same thing with this one. What dog is showing up? I'm home alone for the moment. So I got my bedroom door open, and the dogs like to come see what I'm doing. Should we go right here? Why not? Press that down real good. Come on, fold over. You can do it. There we go. We got it. All right. And let's see here. I think I need to attempt to rip that off there. There we go. Okay, this could go here. Actually, you know what? Let's just go like this. And then, whoa, there goes my glue on the floor. Oh gosh, I got it. I got it. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna push pause. I'm gonna finish covering this, you know, the edges and everything. And then I'll come back and show you why we're wrapping it around the edges. Hang on just a sec. Okay, I'm back. So this here, everything has been glued down. And then we folded the things over, right? Here's why. Because now, well, okay, first of all, we see that that piece was a thick scrap. And so it's not wanting to stay down. So we're going to come in with some art glitter glue just to make sure that that stays. So yeah, go around and make sure everything is stuck down. I see a little spot right here that's not sticking as well. There we go. All right, so the purpose of doing that is because now the edges are all extra protected, and here's what we can do. We can actually come in and let's just grab some scraps here. We can come in and okay, if we folded this in half, which I don't really want to do it too much yet because it's not dry, but this is going to be our inside front cover. So I could come in and just glue this down. Now, I think I am going to go ahead and ink the edges of this, just where it's real white. That's all, just a tad bit. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to go ahead and glue this whole big, huge scrap down. Making sure I get enough glue on all these little edges. Okay. So we'll put these cute birdies right here at the top. And I'm coming down, oh, I don't know, not even 1/4 of an inch. Just a tiny bit so that you can see the fun edging that we wrapped around. See? Yep. And that is why we did that. Because then we can just come in and glue stuff down. So, oh, that's cute. If we put that there, where do I need to maybe cut it right there? Let's see. I want to make sure it's straight. And let's see. Right about there. Yeah. And then we can actually glue this whole thing down at the bottom. And there we go. Dun, 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 dun. Now remember, this is where it's going to fold in half. So we want to use something kind of wide. I don't know that I have anything that long, though. I don't know that I do. That's only barely longer. I think is that too thick? I mean, we could use that. I think it's a little too wide. So let's go ahead and measure it from top to bottom where I want to tear it off. And we'll go ahead and do that. Oh boy, that was not a good tear at all. There we go. And then how wide do we want it? So I'm thinking maybe just tear off over here. And this is cool. It actually has sparkly, glittery red in it. Okay. We'll go ahead and get glue all over this. There we go. And we'll put that let's see, that's where the fold is. We'll put it right about there. There we go. And then over here, let's see, what does that say? Old-fashioned. Hot cocoa. Let's see. What else do I have? Oh, we've got some buttons. We could put that over here. But it is really thick paper. So I do know we're going to need to use our glitter glue or it won't stay down. Oh, come on, Dawn. Go right on the edges here. There we go. And we'll put this down in the bottom corner. Really give it a good press so that glue will take hold. We want it to stay down. All right, let me get the lid back on. There we go. Let's see. We're getting a lot of red on this side, aren't we? I'm thinking we need to look at some greens. I've got, let's see, I've got green stars. Maybe we could do some of that. Right about there. And then that was cute on the other side too. So maybe let's cut a little bit off of that. And maybe that could go right there. Wait, yeah? Yeah. Okay. We'll put it right. I think we'll put it this way. There we go. Now we can have some more red. I'm thinking that's maybe too much. All in one spot. It's like a patchwork quilt, but in scraps. Maybe we'll go this way, right there. We're getting there, we're getting there. How about, what if we did this whole thing? What do you think? No? You don't think so? Okay. We'll cut it in half. Maybe we do right here. Okay. I want to show you. I've got some clear Elmer school glue, and you could always use that. This is a thicker piece, but it should be okay. And we'll just put that right there. Really squish it down. Okay. And then maybe to fill this one little spot here, we'll go like that. Yeah, let's do that. Let me grab my glue book.